Alright. We do have a Georgia Tech pair versus a Carleton pair over here. Excellent! This is the exact kind of bridge which I look forward to. You got a two spades immediately with North. You see East with this hand. What do? You pass. That's a very good decision. Now, South has a very marked pass over here. 3 hearts. And East kind of has to raise this to 4 hearts over here. Yeah. Very, The 2 spades opening is a bit light. What's Barnetto's spade suit? Barnetto's void. So anyway, how does this look? Oh my god, Uddhav. Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Please double this. Please double this. Thank you. What? How did 4 spades pass out? What? Wait, how did this pass out? No, this cannot pass out. This cannot pass out. No. No, Santosh, even you would double this, okay? I have enough faith in you to know that you would double this. Oh my god. I need it. Oh my god. I'm so... How did this... So anyway, how does this play out? So we get, So King of Clubs pitches a diamond. So you could also maybe... You should be picking up 2 hearts as long as you don't touch the heart suit yourself. No, actually, no, never mind. I take that back. You can pitch a heart on this. Diamonds. Not anymore since they got roughed. Anyway, either way, I think East is a very marked double over here. Now, I'm not a fan of East playing a heart over here, but just right now, ooh, now this actually guarantees that Declare picks up a heart no matter what. So he could actually maybe, no, actually he cannot pitch the others. He will not be able to pitch his other heart loser now. So this is kind of automatic at this point. Oh, wow, they forgot to cash their heart too, so... Because of this, yeah, Kendrick can now pull the 3 trumps and then pitch and take 2 diamond tricks, so... I feel like this should have gone worse. I feel like this should also be accepted, but whatever. Other table is in 4 hearts, which is settable, says Santosh. We'll take a look at that later. Either way, this is... I don't know if this is a good board for Georgia Tech. It depends on whether 4 hearts makes it the other table. So what's the setting defense for 4 hearts over there? It's that you lose a heart no matter what, right? You lose a heart, you lose... Oh yeah, you just lose 3 diamonds. Yeah, but if the spade is led, then they just make the contract, right? Which, I expect the lead will be a spade more often than not, assuming... Well, it depends on whether the other table preempted or not with that suit. So 1 diamond over here anyway. 1 no trump. Very reasonable action so far. 2 no trump should not be bid over here. Neither should 3 no trump. 1 no trump should just take the auction, because 1 no trump is usually capped at 9 points over here. Maybe maybe 10 points every now and then. But either way, you have a 14-pointer. You don't have to invite over here. Like, yes, you might make 3-no trump every now and then if West and East are top of their range, which they do happen to be in this. Well, East could have a better hand over here, but there's no reason to play 3-no trump over here. Just play 1-no trump, take your over tricks, and that should usually be a good enough board for you. Either way, so let's see how this looks. I think a club lead looks very nice over here. I don't know what else you would want to lead over here, honestly. A heart lead looks like, granted, you might gravitate towards a major because partner often should have 4 hearts or 4 spades over here. So they do top of nothing by the looks of it. I'm a fan of count. So now Declare should be able to pick up 3 spades. It's very thankful they didn't lead a club probably, and should be able to pick up some number of diamonds. By the looks of it, assuming they played the suit correctly, which is played towards East King Jack, East West should only lose 1 diamond, and this spade lead is not the setting lead, that's for sure. Since the King of Hearts is also on side, East West should be able to pick up 2 hearts, 3 spades now, so 3. Yeah, they make this contract comfortably. So the 10 of diamonds is going to pass out. And now I'm assuming Declare is about to play a diamond towards the jack. Or the 8, which is the equivalent right now. Well, no, never mind. The 9 of diamonds is still out there. So now, I think Kendrick definitely has to play the ace of diamonds over here. There's no reason to... Like, playing the queen does not accomplish anything. Unless he wants to... Let me check the number of boards. Oh yeah, Cyrus. I'm not sure if you're in Twitch chat still, but yeah. It's a 16 board match by the looks of it. So it should be fine. So... Oh, wait, instead the queen was played. Very strange. I think Kendrick should just play the ace of diamonds and just switch to a club as soon as possible. Either way, I'm assuming they play UDCA. But now here's the problem. Would have pitched a club, which I think gives actually them a trick. Oh, never mind, it shouldn't. But yeah, Declare can now not play a club back. I mean, sorry. Now he chooses to go with a heart instead. This should be fine for the most part. I think Kendrick can take the King of Hearts and 2 clubs, and that should be it. There is really nothing else to the hand right now. Wait, they're in 3-no trump, right? He should just cash his winners. Come on, cashing winners is very easy. Wait, why is Kendrick thinking... Oh, right, I see the issue right now. He doesn't have another entry besides that. Oh, wait. How does this look? Ducking might have to be the play over here, but... Is this claim correct? North-South, Georgia Tech at this table, let's say a bit of a... Screw you, we're gonna... But yeah, that's just all there is now. The club was not led immediately. Very unlucky defense from Georgia Tech over here, which would 100% a very good board for Carleton over here. Like I said, yep, it goes down on most leads. It was just a couple of misplays in defense. Udav needs to hold on to a club over there to force out the King of Clubs and to set up Kendrick's last club. So anyway, 15 to 17 over here, very normal. Um, Passing it out looks normal again. If you're east and you can be cheeky and decide a bit too hard. So if you bid too hard still with east hand, I'll never play bridge with you ever. I'll never play bridge with you. So normal lead, like one would expect. Now, how do you play this contract? Is the question. Um, I assume Kendrick might duck a few rounds of hearts over here, or he might be alpha enough to just play the ace of hearts in the first trick. We'll have to see. So the problem is in clubs, your spots are not good enough, even though you're in an 8-card fit. So playing that does not seem like the play over here. Maybe you might have to go for diamonds and hope for a 3-3 break. I don't know. Or spades, one of the two. Twitch chat, what do you do over here? Like, how do you play 1-0 trump? Because this is a very normal auction, and this is a 1-0 trump you might find yourself into one day. Interesting to play the 9 of hearts over here instead of the Jack of hearts. I think standard play is to just play the Jack of hearts over here and then play the 9 of hearts towards east, who has longer hearts given what's happened so far. It might actually confuse Kendrick if he's paying attention to that. Nope, he ducks again. And Emma will play the 2 over here, giving count. Very nice. We play regular count signal, says Barnetto in the table chat. So anyway, now out pops the ace of hearts, and now the question is, how does Kendrick play this now? So here are the big problems which Kendrick faces right now. One, he has no entry towards he has no entries towards the dummy except the king of spades. I assume I don't think finessing is going to accomplish anything over here, unless there's some end play which I'm missing on west. Because even if this finesse works, how are you going to get back to their hand? It's not the jack of clubs, it's not the jack of diamonds, unless you can drop the queen somehow. Or unless West decides to lead away from the queen, which it might happen, but it's far from a guaranteed play. Oh, he plays the jack. Okay. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'm wrong. I should have maybe. So now Declare can pick up. Well, this is going to be very unfortunate because Declare played the 10 of spades to the jack of spades. Whereas, assuming that if he played the 10 of spades and just had dropped the 10 of spades over there and West decided to pick up the queen of spades and played the same play, then Declare would get another spade trick and this would be easily makeable. Now, he decides to play the club suit himself, which is definitely not the play over here. Now I think you just go down one. You just go down over here. Because the only way that profits is if West has built the ace king of clubs, in which case, well, that's just probabilistically not the case. Oh, wow. Okay. Doesn't matter too much. It's down one. I think this could have gone down more. There was interesting play both by the declare and the defense over here. Yeah, exactly. Santosh and Twitch chat pointed it out. Emma needs to cash the spade and lead a club. So one diamond over here, very normal. Um, Udav should have a spade bit over here, assuming East passes, which East is a bit too light to bid two clubs over here, if that's what East is considering. I am not a fan of two clubs over here, and I prefer a pass, definitely, especially vulnerable. Your spots are also not the most exciting. You have spots in diamonds, but eh. Your club suit is not good. Your just pass for now, see what happens. You can always introduce yourself back in the auction if you want to. Nope, East disagrees with me. Now the question is, South, what do you do? This is where agreements come in very handy. Some people might double with 4 during the majors. I'm not sure if Udav and Kenrick have discussed doubling with 4 during the majors. So, nope, a pass is what is done instead. Now, West is a very reasonable race to 3 clubs over here, depending on how strong 2 clubs could be over here. Or 2 spades, two spades, which is non-forcing constructive. But I don't think East can let 2 spades pass over here. I think East kind of has to. I think East is kind of in a spot where they have to bid 3 clubs, because playing in a 5-1 fit could be a big oof. To be fair, it's hard. It's hard to tell that the spade of 9 is high. Not, I mean, whatever. Tuno Trump should be showing more values over here. Tuno Trump should be showing like, I want to say about 16-ish points, like definitely top of your range, unless they play something else different over here. Because 2 spades is kind of capped at like about what 9 points ish or so. Maybe a good 10 at worst, at best. So Tuno Trump is definitely a stretch of a bid. Like, as best, I might be considering 3-0 Trump after 2-0 Trump, unless they play something different again. Like, we don't know. Um, I'm assuming Udav did not want to lead a diamond. Very reasonable from Ace Jack 10. You want to know where the spots are. I think I think Kendrick now has to switch to a diamond after this. So Kendrick should 100% switch to a diamond over here. But of course, it's a bit tricky because for all you know, you could be playing into Ace Queen, and Udav never really got a chance to show points over here. Also, East should definitely be having more points over here than the 9 pointers, so it's it's a very hard cushion. So from let's see, from North's position, he's missing the Jack of Clubs is probably with East. He is missing the King Queen of Hearts, the nothing in spades. He sees everything in spades, and he's missing the Ace Queen Jack of diamonds. He plays the Ace of Hearts. Ugh. This is very. Okay, now they have to switch to a diamond right now. Uh-oh. So now here's where this is gonna cost. Because now, they'll never get a chance to get their diamonds, right? Because, you know. Oh, never mind. Does this matter actually? No. Oh, because the 8 of clubs is better than the 6 of clubs, right. Sorry, my brain is a bit slow today, Twitch chat. It's been a long day. So it looks like Carleton is currently in the lead. Board 4, like Santosh mentioned in Twitch chat, 4 hearts was settable. They did indeed find a defense to set it down for 1. So that was 4 imps to Carleton. The second table, where Carleton was in 3-0 Trump, George Tech was in 3 diamonds making. Again, 7 more imps on the board. Now, the question is, what do you do over here? You cannot really play the diamond suit yourself. That's kind of suicide. So, going for the finesse. Huh. Do you just play for down 1? I think you kind of have to over here. Or if you want to play to make, you have to take the finesse of the Queen of Spades, which almost certainly should not work. I think no matter what Declare does over here, like, Declare just has to accept they're losing two tricks. There isn't really anything to this. Yeah, there we go. Thankfully, the spots were rare. Thankfully, the eight of clubs is better than the six of clubs, which is the only reason why I think this contract actually went down one. Because otherwise, on this defense, the diamond could have actually been roughed over there, and then that would have been very embarrassing for. But it is what it is. Now we're on to board five. This table is faster than the other one, so we're gonna stick to this one. North has a very North could preempt this. At these colors, the pass is probably more favorable. And East has a very nice hand over there. How many? Is that a two club opener? No, that's not a. I mean, it's a bit short of a two club opener. Nope. East North says screw you. I see a hand with six cards in a suit. I preempt it. If I can preempt on 10 9 8 6, you bet I'm preempting on King 10 6. Either way, East has a power double over here. Go ahead, do the power double. Oh wow, that's so two hearts is usually capped over here by most agreements. So this would usually show like it should be capped at 17 points usually. Udav definitely does not have a three diamond bid over here. A pass is 100% better, I think. Like if your partner is preempting with absolute trash, you're gonna. Are you balancing? Okay, but game does not make, thankfully, for the defense. So three hearts buys the contract. So queen ace. Now the question is, you look at your hand, you see that you see three club losers, you see a diamond loser, and you see a spade loser. So that's five tricks. You need to get rid of one of these losers. The question is, which one do you get rid of and how? I'm leaning towards maybe you should somehow. You okay? So transportation is an issue, so you cannot really set up the spades. Do you just hope for? You just have to hope somehow that they misdefend and maybe crash the ace, king, and queen, like two of the ace, king, and queen with each other. In this case, I think defense. I think the player has to hope that the queen of clubs crashes with the ace or king of clubs, because there is really nothing else you can do over here. But I think this would also indirectly mean you don't touch the diamond suit yourself. Because you know the king of diamonds is with North. You do not know where the 10 9 of diamonds are necessarily, but it's going to be hard for North to play a diamond themselves. So maybe you have to do something like that. Declare has 8 tricks over here. Nope. Declare decides to just play a diamond. This is not winning. Declare should know that. The king of diamonds is marked with the North. Because out to let the queen of diamonds. Now you just made it much more easier for North over here to defend against. North can just play diamonds for the entirety of the rest of the hand whenever he gets in, and he always has a safe exit. So now there's not realistically a way that North ever crashes the clubs with South's hand. Unless you maybe try pitching more, unless you try playing more hearts and maybe putting North at a guess of what to pitch. And also South while we're at it. That's probably your best bet over here. Oh, wow. Udev just decides to cash. Well, well, this is fairly automatic now. Good defense over here. Yep, you couldn't really ask anything more from the defense over here. Yeah, you can't rough in the dummy. The dummy's out. Anyway, what do we have over here? We have a 2-club opening. 7, 11, 13, 17, 21. Hmm. Hmm. Uh... I'm trying to think, do I want a game force with this hand, actually? 3-note trumpet's definitely not the bid. Whoa, 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 whoa. May I have an undo, please, he says. You know, I've been seeing a lot of undos recently. Well, thankfully they realize that this is not the World Championship, and they decide to... So 2-note trumpet over here actually shows 22 to 24 balanced. So, depending on whether they play systems on or not, so this should be a transfer. They should end up in 4 hearts. I'm not sure if I lean towards a 2-club or maybe opening a diamond and repeating 3 clubs with South Sand. It's very close. You do have the 4 bullets, which is very nice. And your 2 minor suits are pretty solid. That being said, I definitely prefer 2-note opener as opposed to a 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2-no opener. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2-no. If they decide to go that route, it's a really hard hand to evaluate. Twitch chat, what do you like to do with South Sand over here? What's your play? Assuming you just play regular 2 or 1 stuff. So 3 diamonds should be a transfer over here. Whether it would have no stat, I do not know, honestly. So we'll have to see. Oh, he does know. Very nice. So they should end up in 4 hearts over here. Because North is going to bid 3 no. So 3 no trump, 4 hearts. Regular bidding over here. So how does this play out like we were talking about? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So, there's a heart loser, no spade losers, 1 club loser, and 1 diamond loser. 4 hearts looks very cool to me. Very nicely bid, I guess. Whack. So, underleading the, what do you call it? The king should not cost over here, assuming that you believe the ace of hearts is with South, which it should be, because, you know, South has a double coats 22 to 24 pointer over here. He decides to play the clubs instead first. Interesting choice. I definitely lean towards you're not in a rush to rough the clubs, and if you want to play a suit, I definitely prefer the diamond suit over here. I think pulling trump is normal. Well, this is just weird. So you gotta also figure out what you're doing with the spades in North Sand. And I definitely prefer lean towards pitching them on the diamonds. But he's apparently gonna rough them out, which we'll see how that goes. Actually, hold on. They're gonna make a lot of over tricks here, aren't they? So now there's gonna be a spade rough. Now the question is, how do you get back to the dummy? You can't. You're just gonna lose it. You're just gonna lose a spade now. I mean, it's all gonna cost a contract at the end of the day. Cause is it actually? Hold on. Oh, he needs to pitch a spade on this. He 100% needs to pitch a spade on this. Yep. This is some very interesting defense that I'm seeing over here. Well, now he's just gonna lose a diamond. I think never misplaced both white declare over here. He can just cash the hard ace and club ace and pitch the spades. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I said, Santosh. Like, you can just pitch it on the clubs or the diamonds, but this is a very unnecessary line, I think, which could have gone very, very poorly for the declarer over here. But thankfully, North has the spots, and South was able to make 4 hearts over here. Good board for George Tech, I think, because I'm trying to think. If you open a diamond, it's probably is it passing out? No, might not actually. East might be tempted to get in the auction and say hi with their spade suit. All right. With South's hand, you could instead choose to open 1-0 trump, which I mean it's 17 points balanced. You have. I could actually also see an argument for upgrading it to like a 2-0 trump rebid. 1 spade, 2 diamonds. The hand is a bit too light for 2 diamonds over here, but it's also too strong for 3 diamonds in that sense, and that your hand is actually good. You actually have a good diamond suit. Since when do people have that? So 2 hearts is bid over here, very reasonable. I think South has to speak in this auction. Because you're sitting on 17 points, right? Well, this is pretty interesting, I guess, for the lack of a better word. So, anyway, the spades are breaking 3-3 between East and West, so they're going to take this trick. They're going to take, they run into a lot of problems over here in 3-0 trump. Because you can only take the finesse 1 time. The king of diamonds is not going to drop. And no matter what, once the dove gets in, he's going to go cashing. He's going to be cashing all his tricks right to the bank. And here's another problem you run into also. Once the king of diamonds wins this trick, how are you getting back to West Sand? You see all those diamonds. There's nothing over there you can do. You can't take any finesse, you can't really do anything unless, North-South lead that suit into you directly, which, granted they should, because they're not going to play diamonds themselves. I think South is a very, very marked double of 3-0 trump over here. Uddhav, that was really poorly played, I agree. Kendrick, it's KB made. Well, yeah, they did make. This is fine. Now, if Declare places correctly, yeah, they're going to play ace of clubs, and now they're going to play a club, and now they pick a heart no matter what. Oh, no, they were so close. They were so close. You cannot play from King X. You cannot play from King X from your hand, because that's just... Because you're just going to lose to the ace and queen no matter where they sit. Whereas, if you play a club over here, you might give a chance to picking up some tricks over here. So... The clerk could have actually picked up another trick over there to go down 3 instead of... To have gone down 3 instead of down 4. So, and it's also red, which is very tricky. If you didn't keep track of how many clubs are left, well, I think you should be. And I think it's kind of fairly marked over here. I've missed so many end plays that way. Santosh, keep count. You should have the count ready by, like, trick 2. If you do not know the exact hands after, like, 3 tricks, then what are you even doing, Santosh? Also, thank you so much to Hisok, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, Hisokacc, Hisokak, something like that. Thank you so much for the follow. Not sure if you play Bridge, but welcome to stream and hope you have a good time over here. Yeah, we're just watching Georgia Tech versus Carleton over here. So, well, this is a very normal auction over here. 1 heart, I agree with that a lot. 2 clubs looks reasonable. Maybe you could lean towards double instead of 1 heart, instead of 2 clubs. I'm not sure exactly. Uddhav says maybe I should double with 2 likely entries. Well, it's more than that, isn't it? You have like 17 points. This 3-0 trump should never make. And also, like, your hands are very... You know your hand exactly what it is. Either way, so let's see. 4 hearts. Well, West could double instead. Two clubs is... It's close either way. Now here's the thing. I'm not sure whether Declare to... If Declare ducked, this actually might have gone better for him. So now the Declarer has to ask themselves this question before drawing Trump. How am I gonna deal with my diamonds? Because you're marked with one spade loser no matter what. Could have been reduced to zero actually if you played low over there. Declare should really be asking themselves how they're gonna play the diamond suit like now. Like two tricks ago, I think. So a duck over here looks normal. That's gonna be picking up by the 10. Thank you very much. Says um so now here's the problem. If West had a heart, they could play a heart over here, and then that would be kind of boom. I think Declare now has to tap themselves, right? Declare's just gonna end up tapping themselves over here. Like they can play a spade over here, sure, whatever. Now the question is, what do you do when you see the hearts don't break? You know the hearts aren't breaking, actually. You do know that. So now if Declare just plays another club over here, you're just tapped. It's GG. GG easy. Yeah, Declare should have. I think Declare played this contract release hastily and did not take the time to think about how he's going to deal with the diamond suit. He did it two tricks late. If he attacked the diamond suit immediately after winning the ace of clubs, I think it's makeable. But he used up 2 rounds, and now because of this, West has the freedom to just play clubs whenever they want and just tap the Declare over here. I think the Declare is slowly also coming to this realization too. And now, what do you call it? Now East actually has a claim because they have the good spade, they have the good heart, they have the only trump left. So this should get roughed. Wait, what? What? That's a misclick. That's 100% a misclick, right? Oh my god. Wow. That has to be a misclick. What am I watching? I'm so confused. Why? What just happened? I agree. Like, no, I'm actually as confused as you are, because I think it was just fairly automatic that East just roughs that trick and then just cashes in the spade. And, like, there's no situation which I can think of in which not roughing that trick would be beneficial, even if you forgot what the hand was. So this is just very confusing. Wow. East has a hand. Now, depending on your school of thought, you could choose to make this a preemptive hand and bid 3 hearts or 4 hearts directly, or you could bid 1 heart and take it slow. I lean towards the latter. I prefer a hard bidding a heart over here. Like, yes, you're unfavorable, but you could always rebid hearts if it comes down to it, and you do have like the in double coats the minimum you need based on higher card points. Yeah, did East forget the spade of ace was out? Probably. I mean, like even if the ace of spades is not out, why does it matter? Like that trick is cashing. Like at least give them a chance. I like 2 or 3 hearts. Yeah, Cynthia leans towards that. Oh hey Cynthia, how did the speedball go by the way? 2 diamonds. This should be inverted minors, which is unalerted, of course. Let me message Udav and tell him to alert. Where is he? Better than our speedball. Oof. That's a very unfortunate. Froggy Fro, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. East should really consider showing their heart suit at some point in this auction, right? Surely at some point. He plays Gerber, so we have to root for him now. Wait, who are we rooting for and who plays Gerber? I'm so confused. So 2 hearts, 3 clubs. Both are minimums, which I'm not sure if North is aware of that, but bidding 3 diamonds over here to show a minimum. Udav messages me saying, not really sure if I spoke to Kendrick about this. LOL. North is a very clear 3 diamonds bid assuming that unless 3 clubs shows extras or like an interesting game, maybe like 13 plus points or whatever. Either way, I'm happy with them stopping at 3 diamonds if they choose to. Nope. Kendrick says go big or go home. And he decides to go big. Anyway, how does this play out? Very confusingly, I'll say that I will not expect the hard suit to break 7-2 for sure. But thankfully also, they do have a side entry with the King of Spades, which is in the right place. Froggy Fro says, South was in their profile. Oh, okay, gotcha, I didn't realize that. Heading out now, but it's cool to see someone steering bridge. We'll probably be back. Alright, cool, hope to see you soon. Hopefully. This match should be going on for a bit. So, I guess my first question is, why did East not show their hearts over here? Maybe they were scared. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of. Or they paid attention to vulnerability and decided not to. How many boards? 16, yeah. Low hearts should kill Trino Trump. Yeah, it should, 100%. Because what do you call it? Like, so what? Assuming it's a heart lead, which Declare wins, like expected over here. Declare can just take 3 clubs and 1 spade off the top. And at any point when if West decides to switch to a heart, then it's just GG. Yeah, now it's just GG, actually. This is why Trino Trump is not going to be... It's going to be a very costly bid over here. Now the question is, what does West do over here? If he leads a club, it might make. No, he doesn't. This is going to be very, very... This is one of those situations where I can just hear Kendrick saying, what? After he sees the heart split over here. Because, God, I've heard that a lot. As someone who's played with him quite often. Okay. Wait. Why? Why? Like, you could cash your 5 hearts, you know. Okay, I'm gonna assume that for the sake of, what do you call it? I'm just gonna assume that East thinks they're in 3 diamonds. That's what I'm gonna assume over here. I'm really gonna assume that. So, wait, are they home? Oh my god, they take 3 clubs, they take 4 diamonds, and they... What the... God help me, please. Yeah, it's now making. Yeah, with an over trick, exactly. Well... I mean... It just makes now, no matter what. Even if he guesses the diamond suit incorrectly, who cares? He has ace of spades if he doesn't go cashing home already. Well, he doesn't have to do this either, but what? Why didn't he... Twitch, help me out. Help me out. I'm confused. What happened? I'm assuming he thought they were in 3 diamonds, right? That has to be it. Well, now you can't take the diamond finesse, so that's good, yeah. I mean, like, so Santosh, it's not going to matter either way, though. Well, I assume that, well, fine, West would get another club trick, but he's still home. Wait. Wait. I'm going to go to the other table. Let's check the other table out real quick over here. Alright, so anyway, looking at the other table, let's see. So if you're in 4 hearts in the north, the other table was in 4 hearts in the south. Um, what do you call it? So I'm not sure what we've missed so far over here, but it looks like defense should be picking up 2 spades over here, including this trick. So this contract should be down. Also, the club finesse is off, and very nice defense over here by the looks of it. So what do you call it? West should be careful and pitch a club over here. Very nice by West. So now what do you do is oh, and also the funny thing is what do you call it? West is not squeezed over here actually, as it turns out. Because West can fall over here. West can also pitch a club over here, so should not cost. Very nicely done. So the defense will be taking another trick over here to set the contract down to. Good job. Alright, so anyway, we saw this board earlier. The other table was in 3-0, the East down 4. If I can recall the action, it was 1-0 trump, 2 diamonds, pass, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds, 3-0. Does that sound right? That probably is right. So South decides to open a 1-0 trump, which I definitely like a lot more than a spade, unless you're planning to rebid 2-0 trump. Tech takes the lead, says Santosh with a smiley face. Yes, indeed. The other table was Georgia Tech managed to make 4 hearts. Over here, they went down 2. That being Carleton, it was a vulnerable game. 11 imps to Georgia Tech. Very nice. South opened a spade, correct. And then I think South and North passed after the spade opening throughout. So now West has a question of what they want to do with this hand. Well, I'm not sure if they've discussed agreements, but over defense over 1-0 trump, because I think this is a relatively new pairing, and they haven't really discussed much agreements. I might be wrong though. 2 diamonds being natural seems reasonable over here. You do have a good suit. The king of diamonds is very likely to be with South or partner. I mean, like very unlikely to be offside probabilistically. So you do have some tricks. Granted, the other spots are kind of trash, but I mean, defense could also be fine. So 2 diamonds over here. North doesn't really have a bid over here. Their hand is kind of just. It's kind of disgusting, all things considered. So East should pass 2 diamonds as much as they might hate to. Or they could bid 2 hearts if that's non-forcing, and probably try to stop over there. I don't know. 2 diamonds is not alerted, so it's probably natural like we expected. Alright, 3 hearts instead. That is kind of a jump, and I'm not a fan of jumping over here because I feel like there are very few situations in which you're going to have game. With you having your shortness in diamonds and your heart suit being as fantastic as it is, I don't think this is one of those situations where you should be really looking for game. Hi Arion, what's up? 5 plus diamonds, 10 plus points, I think. West decides to go back to 4 diamonds. I think East has to pass this. You could have bought the auction at the 2 level, but the 4 level I guess also could be a thing. This might get cracked. No, never mind. If North cannot crack this, South can definitely not be the person to crack this, because the King of Diamonds is on side for you. That's kind of wasted points for all intents and purposes. So you're just really looking at ace, king, ace, king. Four hearts is definitely getting cracked, right? By North. I don't know. Does North have a penalty double of four hearts over here? I want to say yes. Their card says two diamonds is majors. Really? Let's take a look at that real quick. Oh! Oh! They play Capoletti! Oh no, this makes so much more sense. This makes so much more sense. Uh-oh. So over here we got East thinking that Northwest has... Now this three hearts bid makes so much more sense. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out, P. Mingola. So, Invitational, very reasonable if you think partner is 5-5 in the majors. And whatever it is, 4 diamonds cannot be... Oh my god, this is so sad. Well, West has to pass 4 hearts, I think, now. You can't reasonably bid 5 diamonds over here. South is already thinking about penalty doubling 4 hearts. Yeah, they play Capoletti over 1-0 Trump. This is why you don't play Capoletti, Twitch chat. Do not play Capoletti. Capoletti is the worst system over 1-0 Trump to play. Because most of the time you get a 2 club bid and whoop-de-doo, what do I lead? What do I lead when my partner bids 2 clubs? The answer is I don't know. North might consider doubling this. You have Queen Jack fourth. This seems very suspicious. Your partner has 15 to 17 balanced. So, like, there is some miscommunication in the auction, and you should know that as North. So as North, I think you should know there's miscommunication. The question is whether you decide to punish them for that. Or is it just one of those situations where 4 just might make... We'll have to see what they like to do. Four Hearts is thinking about it. Hi, what's up? Hello, friend. You're new to Bridge? Oh, very nice. How long have you been playing Bridge, buddy? So the lead is Ace of Spades, very normal. I'm not sure what carding North-South play. They play standard upside down. We're about to see that in a moment. But either way, I expect Spade Rough might be normal, and then we'll have to see what happens after that for the rest of the hand. Looks like they play upside down count. 5 days, wow. So what got you into Bridge, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. So King of Spades cashes, and now a Spade Rough should be coming in. Four Hearts did buy the contract. It's not doubled. The fact that it's not doubled is a big win for George Tech over here. I'm surprised both 3-0 Trump and Four Hearts weren't doubled. Oh, Chuck Moulton introduced you to Bridge. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's pretty cool. Well, I hope you've been enjoying Bridge so far. I mean, like, I guess it's that time of the season where we can explore a lot of indoor hobbies because, you know, we can't really go outside. I'm good at playing the cards. That's nice. Yeah, bidding is hard. Oh yeah, bidding is really, really hard. I don't think I learned... I don't think I learned how to bid until, you know, until about 4 months of playing, because I actually learned Bridge through this class which was offered at Georgia Tech, and we were more going over the math of Bridge rather than, you know, actually Bridge itself, so we never really went over bidding or anything like that for a long time, so yeah, that's what it is. But hey, it's really cool to see that you're learning Bridge pretty quickly, that you're able to play the cards. Ace of Hearts has been cashed. I don't think you need to cash the Ace of Hearts over here. I like switching to another suit. That being said, I do not know what the correct answer of which suit you switch to is. Oh yeah, it's a spade, right? It's actually just a spade. Oh no, wait, hold on. Was West... Did West have a heart in at that point? I forget. What was the shape? No, West had a heart. Never mind. It's not a spade. So, if he takes the hook over here, which he should... Uh-oh. I think if you've been paying attention to the points as Anthony over here, you should know that the King of Diamonds should be with South over here. Anyway, Declare should be taking the last two hard tricks, but should be down some number. Down 4? Yeah, it's a push. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected this to be a push either. This is a very... This is one of those funny hands, which is like minus 400. Your table minus 400. Sorry, plus 400. Push. Uh, Ariane, I think most people usually start with standard American bidding because, well, there are a lot of similarities between standard American and 201, and I think the key differences between both are not bids you'd really need to explore while starting out. Like, those come up much later. So I think starting with standard American is very reasonable. The class Bork Talk and I... Oh yeah, that's a really good resource, by the way. The one which Ariane posted in Twitch chat. So, Hisokak, I definitely recommend you check it out sometime. And also Chuck Bolton, I think you should also check it out sometime. It's really, really nice for learning bidding and like the basic bids. So anyway, a club is open over here by West. Very normal. I personally like opening a diamond with these shapes of, 4 or 5 in the minors, regardless of which way they're oriented, but ooh, East chooses to bid a spade over here. Now West looks at his hand, South looks at his hand and decides to bid Tino Trump. Yep, you have 5-5 in the other suits. If that's your bid to show it, go for it. I think North has a very, very clear 4 hearts bid after this. Whatever it is, West cannot really bid over here because you're a minimum over here. And yeah, North should bid 4 hearts, assuming that North is familiar with what's going on over here. Yeah, some people play 2 clubs as 5-5 here in the other suits. Yeah, that's what Stella does too. I mean, it looks like Tuno Trump. I'm assuming they would probably play 2 clubs and 2 hearts. It's natural. I mean, sorry, 2 clubs and... Ooh, 3 hearts is definitely an underbid over here. Because you have a very good hand. King, Queen, 10 is going to be not wasted. You have the Ace of Clubs, which is, again, strong values. I mean, it's a strong, what do you call it? I mean, it's a bullet, right? So it's not going to be wasted values. The Ace of Clubs is not going to be wasted. The King, Queen, 10, like, North's hand is basically one of the best hands you could have in this auction over here. So, like, you're going to be 3 hearts with much worse hands. So this should be a 4 hearts, I think, very clearly. Now, South cannot reasonably bid 4 hearts over here because the Queen of Clubs is wasted. You have Ace, Jack, 5th, Ace, Jack, 5th, and Ace, which is nice, but I feel like, I guess it depends on what their Tuno Trump range is and if they play split range or, like, anything interesting like that. Maybe 40, maybe this might be one of the better Tuno Trump hands they have with these colors. But yeah, I think if North bids 3 hearts, I think South kind of has to pass over here. West should pass over here 100%. West is done in this auction, like, done. Anytime now, West. Anytime. Oh, the other table's much faster by the looks of it. They're now on board 13 apparently, while we're on board 8 over here. But I'm gonna stick to this table for a bit, I think. I like this table more. So 3 hearts just by the contract, good pass over there. The lead is a club, which looks normal, top of double 10. Um, so it's gonna go 7, Queen, King, Ace. The question is, what does Declarer do after that? So what Declarer failed to do in the last time? So what Declarer failed to do the last time was actually it was 4 hearts in the south in the last hand. I forget the bidding, but that's irrelevant. Oh, it was 1 heart, 2 clubs, 3 clubs, 4 hearts. So, Declare chose not to play diamonds immediately. I think you need to play diamonds immediately over here. And just start roughing those out. And start roughing the diamond losers out. Well, here's the question now, which Declare is going to ask himself again. How do you deal with your diamond suit? It's trash. Like, you have the ace and jack, but you don't have the king, queen, 10, 8, 6. You have, you're missing a lot over here. This is one of those reasons why I'm just a fan of, taking 30 seconds before you start declaring and just looking at it, just thinking and seeing what could go wrong. Because now, what do you call it? Declare is gonna get, destroyed over here. I mean, thankfully, North has the 9 of clubs over here, so it's not completely lost, but it essentially is completely lost. They could also attack spades, too, actually, for that matter. Because you only have the ace of spades as a chopper. King 10 is with the right person over here. Never mind, maybe not anymore. I think playing the 10 of diamonds is normal over here. Play the 10. That's fine. You see that just play the 10 of diamonds and then switch to a club or a spade. Probably a spade. Because at this time, I'm west. If I'm west right now, I know that my partner has nothing in clubs. My partner has nothing in diamonds. My partner has nothing in hearts either, based on what's happened. So my partner has to have values in spades, right? Presumably king jack, if anything. So I think switching to a spade right now is probably the play. Probably playing the queen of spades first, preferably. Well, this is kind of awkward. Now, unfortunately, what do you call it? The count is kind of messed up. So now, because of this, ladies and gentlemen, defense should be picking up 2 more tricks over here. So the contract actually goes down 1. Zach actually has the claim over here. Very nicely. Yeah, if they took the time to visualize how the diamond suit might be played, maybe they could have done better over here, but... Well, okay, now the question is, what do we see over here? So a diamond opening by North should be normal. And now the question is, as East, you have a bunch of hearts. Whether you bid 1 heart, 2 hearts, or 3 hearts, or 4 hearts is to be seen. The other table elected to pass, and they were in 3-0 Trump down 1, as... We don't have to talk about it. So diamond opening, very normal over here. Now the question is, what does East do over here? Um, East should bid some number of hearts. Two hearts is what they elect. I mean, I definitely prefer two hearts over a pass. I mean, again, like we talked about earlier. Actually, you do have seven hearts, so I think two hearts is definitely an underbid over here. If you want to go high in hearts, you probably should bid three, if anything. Maybe even four if you're greedy. Four is a bit too much of a stretch, so I prefer three versus one. Three or one. Hmm. Twitch chat, Cynthia says two hearts is correct because your suit is trash and you're red. Hmm. I guess. Three diamonds is. I think three hearts is a normal bid over here because you have a really big hand over here, so I think it's very reasonable to show your values. Three diamonds could just be seen as constructive over here, whereas South is obviously sitting with better than constructive values over here, and especially like it's a really good 11-pointer. King Queen fifth opposite a diamond opening, and you have Ace Queen 10 third. Like it's a fantastic hand. So I prefer a three hearts bid as opposed to a three diamonds bid by South. As West, it depends on two hearts tendencies. Like what is East going to bid two hearts with? Depending on who my partner is, I'm most likely going to lean towards a pass with West hand over here. It is definitely a very aggressive three hearts bid by West over here. Now the question is, what does North do over here? She looks at King Queen of Hearts. She looks at her 12 count, and probably she has to pass. I think, if anything, but this auction's definitely fishy from her perspective. Pass is normal. East should pass this too. Now the question is, what does South do? That's the next question we need to ask ourselves. Hmm. I might just. I really don't know what you do with South over here in this situation because you've kind of already underbid your hand, so you can't bid three no trump in freely. I think maybe four diamonds if anything. So they like to lead a heart, which is whatever on this layout. Probably leading a diamond. I lean towards leading a diamond, definitely the king of diamonds. Seeing how that goes, getting a count on the hand, and then going from there. A heart feels too passive, definitely, and also sometimes just gives away the finesse. Because for all you know, West could be trash over here. So once North wins this trick with Ace of Spades, which I assume they're going to, I think West, I think they have to switch to a diamond. But the question is, why did South not lead a diamond? East should just lose to one trick in every suit, right? Uh, correct. Maybe not anymore, actually. Not anymore, as it turns out, because actually, hold on. If they switch to a diamond right now, then they should be. Then that's good for them. They need to switch to a diamond at some point, though, because otherwise, like let's say North plays two clubs over here, like King of Club, like let's just say Club, and that gets roughed. Then, what do you call it? They get a pitch on the Jack of Spades because they can catch King 10 of Spades, go to the board with the Ace of Diamonds, pitch a diamond or something like that. So they don't have to unblock Spades still. Now, like look what happens over here now. So now Declare can just catch the 10 of Spades. Declare should catch the 10 of Spades right now. They're making the contract now. And then play to the board with the Ace of Diamonds, and then pitch on the Jack. Oopsie daisy. Jack of spades pitches a club, and Dakar has a claim now. So they're gonna just lose the what do you call it? They're gonna make an over trick actually. So this is 140 for Georgia Tech. The other table was it was only 50 down 50 for Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech is actually gonna get some imps for this board. What is that? 90. So 90 is how much? 3 or 4? I forget. 3, right? Yeah, plus 3 imps for Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech should advance the lead more from 1125 to 1128. Very nicely done by Declare over here to get to take his tricks. So the other table was in 2 spades in the North making. Let's see how this goes over here. So South could choose to open this. A pass is fine. Depends on how aggressive you're feeling today. East is a marked pass, definitely. Hmm. So pass. Now, there's some people who I know would open this in third seed with West. Do not be one of those people. North could choose to pass this out, but you have 5 spades, so opening a spade looks fine. And they agree with me, so they choose to open a spade. I think East could choose to talk in this auction. Maybe. I guess you're too weak to bid 2 hearts. I don't know. Do they play Drury? That's the big question. Yes, they play Drury, or that could be natural. Never mind. Two spades is unalerted. I mean, 2 clubs is unalerted. But I have to assume that it's Drury over here. Yep, they alerted as Drury, so that's a good thing. So 2 spades should buy the auction over here. Now, how does this play out, ladies and gentlemen? They're gonna lose 2 spades almost, or no, actually, no. They can reduce it to 1 spade loser if they play ace of spades and then play a spade and then play 10 to the queen. So whether they play the spade suit that way remains to be seen. They're gonna lose 2 hearts no matter what, assuming they have to touch the heart suit, which they probably have to. Um, they have 2 club losers. If they play for ace double 10 with West, then they can drop the ace and then pick up the 3rd club with the king. So duck. They don't lose any diamonds. So it's gonna be a tricky board to play for sure. It's a very tricky 2 spades because they have to play basically every suit correctly in order to make the contract. 3 spades definitely does not have to be bid over here. 2 spades should be a sign off. So you've basically shown your hand as South already. You've already shown that you're past hand. You've shown your support in spades, your 10 to 11 points or whatever your range is. I don't see a reason to go beyond that. Just your partner decided 2 spades is where they want to play. Just pass 2 spades. But either way, now let's see what the lead is. The lead, I don't know actually what the lead would be over here. I'd probably lead the Queen of Clubs, but that wouldn't work out as it turns out over here. I'm not leading a heart, that's for sure. Yep, East decides to lead a club, but so this is why they made 2 spades easily. So, depending on what Declare chooses to do, if Declare chooses to stick the king in over here, they could actually get a rough in the clubs. So that could be 3 quick tricks to start off. And then, they'd only get 1 heart at that point, because then there's never a reason for North-South to play the hearts themselves. They could just, yeah, this actually makes, Does it make? Hold on, let me think about it. So there's gonna be a rough arena over here. Oh yeah, it doesn't make. Never mind. No. So they have to get this club rough, get the ace of hearts, and then they're gonna get a spade rough, and then they're gonna get a spade trick at some point. Assuming that West covers the king, West covers the queen of spades if they choose to play it that way. Yep, P. Mingala points it out correctly in chat. Oh, they choose to switch to a diamond. That's... It's not dead yet. The contract's not dead yet. They can still get the club rough at the end of the day. It's still not dead because, what do you call it? Because now, what do you call it? South, once they lose their natural spade trick, either to the king or the jack, if West wins the king of spades instead, then they can still play a hard back to the ace and then get the club rough. Whereas, okay, now West has to play the king. This is very important. Uh-oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Wait, it's not doomed yet. North should play the ace of spades over here now. Because, what do you call it? It still might be doomed, yeah. Because now, but now they have to get the club rough. No, ace of hearts is going to be cashed first, reasonable. If you get the club rough, now it's down. Anything else it makes. Give the club rough. Ladies and gentlemen, they did it. That is very, very lucky though, because what do you call it? If North had played the spade suit correctly over there, I mean like not correctly, but double dummy correct after the queen of spades held, like played for the 3-2 split, then they could have actually made the contract over there. Anyway, this is a very normal claim over here at this point because, what do you call it? Yeah, the queen of diamonds is good too, and the spades are good for North, so that should be bringing into this board. So now, how many more boards do we have? The other table is finished apparently. They finished all 16 boards. So this table is a bit trailing behind. LOL, I suck at this game, says Kenrick in Twitch chat. Woohoo, says Hongmo. Yeah, whatever. It's alright, Kendrick. You can blame the jet lag. It's fine. It's the jet lag, right? Anyway, let's see. So Georgia Tech is now 22 with 6 boards to go. South can pass over here. I'm fine with the pass, 100%. And then West should have opened the bidding with the club over here. After that, let's see how the auction goes. Club opening looks normal. Now North can choose to bid a diamond over here. You have a minimum, but you have ace queen fifth, so I don't hate it. And you're also non-well, which is perfectly fine. After that, it's gonna be tough to say what happens. I'm a fan of a heart by East over here. I think it's important to show your 4-card major first as ace rather than show your club support. Yes, you do have fantastic club support with King Jack 10-9, but you might want to look for the heart fit first too. So now, South has a very good hand, better than a 2-diamond bid, I think, because you're basically a limit race, aren't you? With 5-card support, an ace and 2 kings. You have 4 controls in your hand, so no worries, Adub. You don't worry about it. It's fine. So I think you can definitely make a stronger bid than this. I do not know what 2 clubs double should be over here. I would say it's a penalty, right? Like, what is double over here besides that? Like, I'm assuming that 2 clubs over here did not show Bidding 2 clubs over here should deny a 4 card major. So, if you want to bid, just bid 3 clubs. Is what I'm thinking. Don't think we have a convention. Whatever. Like, as best, I think this spot is clearly just 3 clubs or pass. Unless you think 2 diamonds doesn't make, but you have no reason to tell that from just your hand. Twitch chat, is this double penalty? It should be, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As South? Oh, man. I'm not sure if I want to pass or if I want to redouble. Because if you redouble, they might just run. But at the same time, I mean, the question is, what do you think you have gained? I'm going to say no. But whatever. Just pass this out as South. Just make your 2 diamonds double, take your overtricks, and go. Unfortunately, 2 diamonds double is not game. But yeah, this double 100% should be penalty. What do you think, Santosh? I'm curious. Or anyone else in Twitch chat, for that matter. 2 overtricks. Is that the case? Let's look at it. So you lose a heart. You lose 2 spades. 2 spades, a heart, 3, 4. The king is onside, yeah. 2 overtricks, let's go. Thankfully, it's non-vol. Yeah, it's basically game. The overtricks are worth a lot of points. Good point, yeah. Thankfully, it's non-vol, so it's not going to be too bad. Oh my. Wait. You could actually make another overtrick over here, ladies and gentlemen. You could take another overtrick here. That depends on how greedy North is. How greedy are you, North? Uh-oh. North is not that greedy. She just sees the 2 overtricks and she's like, I'll take my 2 overtricks and go. No, I think it's not trying to show majors. It's just... No, X is not maximal. I think X is just takeout, right? Because you're 4 triple 4 1. You're minimum. It's kind of a reopening double, but it's just more shape showing, rather. Only 1 overtrick now? Really? How? So you get that. You get that. But you just lose 2 spades and a heart, right? Am I miss... Yeah, you lose 2 spades, a heart, and a club, yeah. Yeah, sorry, yeah, it's just 1 overtrick. You're right, Santosh. He didn't run the jack to the queen, that's correct. So now, what do you call it? This is kind of a claim. This can just be claimed, honestly, as long as South decides not to play the spade suit himself. Okay, so the spade suit has been attacked by North themselves. So it doesn't matter. The king of ace. West will play another spade, or whatever West plays. It doesn't really matter over here. They just lose another spade, and that should be the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. 1 over trick for declare over here. 2 diamonds doubled, making 3 non-vol. I'm not sure what the score for that is, but it's definitely a big. It's definitely a board for Carleton over here. We're about to learn math. Mathematics. So 5 boards left to go. The score is now shrunk from 33-11 to 280. Not too bad. That's only 4 imps for Carleton. Could have been much worse. $470, that might be vol, actually, yeah. Either way, let's see how this hand looks. East and West learned that was relatively a cheap price to learn that lesson at. West could open this a spade. I probably would. West is probably debating between opening a spade and passing over here. If I had to guess what they're trying to think about. Or they're typing something regarding last board. I keep this tab page bookmarked. 470 is if you double 2M into game. 2 major, not 2 minor. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So West agrees. So West decides to pass over here, which is, I guess, whatever. It should go pass. East could decide to get cheeky and preempt 2 diamonds over here, which maybe even 3 diamonds if you're Richard Jing. East, as East, I like to preempt a lot over here just to like annoy the opponents and maybe, hopefully, prevent them from finding their game. East decides to pass instead, so now South should open the bidding with a 1-0 trump. And they're going to find a really easy 3-0 trump over here once South opens the 1-0 trump. Probably, I'm assuming something like transfer to hearts, 3-0 trump, and then pass out. As for how the play would go, that we'll have to wait and see. Ooh, West decides to put a spade now over here. So, I'm not sure if Zach is actually familiar with their agreements right now because by the looks of it, they're not. By the looks of it, he's not. But they play Capoletti over the majors over here, so this should show spades and a minor. West does not have a minor, ladies and gentlemen. King Queen third is not good enough. Well, North decides, you know what? I don't care. I'm bidding 3-0 trump. And if they play fast denies, that do they play Levin Sol? Let me check. So let's see. Oh, they don't have Levin Sol tech anyway, so 3-0 trump I guess could show a stopper. Maybe it doesn't have to show a stopper. But either way, it's alright. 3-0 trump is where they want to be. West should pass this out. There is no reason to bid. Partner could not bid third seat favorable. Partner could not open the bidding third seat favorable. Anyway, I expect a spade lead over here. What happens after that, we'll have to see. So lead us a spade as we expected. So declare seats 3 spades off the top, 3 diamonds off the top, 7, 1 club, anytime. So now the question is, how do you make over tricks over here? The first answer is I don't think you need to touch the heart suit over here. So just play the 10. Sure, whatever. Probably play the clubs over here. Maybe pass the 10, see what happens. And then... And if they cover, that's fine. You have the 9-8-7 over here. So I think playing the club suit directly is probably the play for the declare over here. Let's see what they elect to do. They do play the club suit immediately. So now you see this. I don't think you want to play the spade suit again, because you do not really... Well, I guess you could actually, yeah, you have the ace of hearts. So you could eventually knock it out. But then that'll get you, what, two spades, a heart, and... Oh, that might actually be enough to set it down. No, but no, not at this late, as it turns out, because um, Declare has quick enough tricks in the other suits to make it work. Is he gonna brute force the spade again? We'll have to see. He decided he's gonna get his two spades one way or another, and but now it's one. It's a bit too late as it turns out now because Declare's about to take his three diamonds. He's about to take his two clubs, and he'll just happily go cashing a home. This hand is kind of automatic at this point. So, assuming that they play the diamonds correctly, which I have no reason to believe they won't. Pitching a heart looks normal, and then pitching a spade on the next diamond looks normal for West, and now that's 9 quick tricks taken for Declare, which is a push over here, ladies and gentlemen. So there's an 18 imp lead still with Georgia Tech holds with 4 boards to go. Anyways, now we go on to the next board. Oh, let's see. North has a very clear pass over here. East should open the bidding up. With what we'll see, probably 1-0 trump looks normal. And now South has a very nice hand actually, with 6-4 over that. Ace Queen 9-8 sixth and Ace 10 fourth. The King Singleton is wasted values for all intents and purposes, but South could definitely just get in the auction, maybe do a bit of messing around, see what happens. You know how it goes. Now, what does South elect to do? I'm not sure what they play over his strong no trumps. So, looking at their convention card, it looks like North South play. Hmm. So both single suit 5-4 majors, 5 hearts 4 major, 5 spades double penalty. So this would have to show. So they'll elect with 2 clubs. 2 clubs over here single suited by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen. So presumably Ace Queen of Diamonds over here. So depends on what South decides to do over here. So a South it's kind of hard because you're kind of top of your range. So I really don't know what I gravitate towards, but I feel like you kind of have to get into this auction somehow. Or I guess you could wait and see what the single suit is. Hey, I played East in the other room. Thanks for the game. Thanks for playing, Hydra Broodmaster. Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun playing it out. Yeah, it was a fun game. Oh, I'm not sure what I prefer as West. Twitch chat, what do you prefer doing as West over here? I think I lean towards passing and waiting to see. And if for some reason the single suit is hearts, just let it go. If it's diamonds, maybe let it go. If it's clubs or spades, maybe you could double, I guess. So now North has to bid 2 diamonds over here as a passer correct, I believe. It's been a while since I played Capoletti. I don't think 2 diamonds should buy the auction, though. I'm not sure. Usually pass to see what the suit is. Would it be alright if I stream my POV tomorrow? I guess you could do that, but um, I think we'll also be streaming tomorrow, Hydra Broodmaster. So there might be a bit of. So I think we should still be streaming the match tomorrow. So I really don't know what to expect from that perspective. Like there might be a bit of divide in the viewers, just so you know. And like I'm not going to tell you should stream or you shouldn't stream. That's up to you. But we're still going to stream anyway. Anyway, thanks for the follow, by the way. So 2 diamonds passes. Now I'm not sure if West wants to like, because 10-4 is not really exciting defense. But also I think West has values to compete with. Oh yeah, and obviously like Santosh said in Twitch chat, like don't obviously try to stream snipers while playing or watches while playing. But I trust, yeah. 2 hearts is competitive over here, which sure. I'm fine with that. I don't mind it actually. I mean sometimes you're gonna be in a 4-2 fit, but sometimes it be like that, I guess. So anyway, how does 2 hearts play? That's gonna be a very interesting question. I don't think South should bid 3 diamonds on their own. If North wants to bid 2 diamonds, if North wants to raise diamonds, they can do that 100%. South should let this go. South really should let this go, I think. Anyway, this is gonna be tricky. The lead is gonna be a diamond 100%. And that's going to be very unfortunate when he sees the king and jack are wasted values in the suit. So 7-2. Two hearts is going to definitely be a challenge over here with the 5-1 split. So lead is a diamond, very normal. Doesn't matter what East does over here. I'm expecting like diamond, diamond, maybe. So yep, diamond, diamond, like we expected. Now, what does South say? South is probably going to encourage spades, if I had to guess. Because the king of spades is very good for defense. Yep, good stuff over there. Now you're probably going to want to set up your 9 and 8 or diamonds, so probably just play a high diamond over here, asking for a spades, or the 10 of spades works too, as it turns out. I guess. This is kind of an oopsie daisy moment right now. I think North has to play the king over here. But North is going to be wondering why he didn't get it. For North is probably going to be sad that he didn't get his diamond. But shouldn't be the end of the world either way. Ooh, maybe a spade back and a spade drove could also be interesting. But then you're actually roughing one of your... No, never mind. That's not a winner you're roughing. Spade 10 screams bad, don't lead back a spade. It's not going to cost usually, I think. I mean, like, is it ever really going to cost us, Santosh? I'm trying to think. Like, you say East hand as a dummy, and like, at best they're going to pitch some clubs. They're going to pitch some clubs on East, even if like the spades are good. So like, I can't really fault him for that, I think. They're playing every suit today, apparently. Whatever it is, playing a club is definitely not the play. You cannot play into ace, king, jack, 9, 7. That's definitely not it. Now you need to deal with Trump. You're gonna see the Trumper 5-1. They're gonna be a bit sad. And hey, that's how life is, I guess. Play low, it's fine. So now they can definitely take two more hearts as to declare. They can take some number of clubs. Play the 4. Or I guess the 6 is equivalent, really. It doesn't hurt. But no one's ever playing 2 to the 5, I think, over here. If they do, you could really... Then I have cushions myself. If I'm declared at this point, I'm definitely playing clubs out. Or I might play a spade, like... It's really equivalent over here. You're only missing one spade, so maybe probably playing a club is better. Because when this gets... This is going to get roughed. Right? What do you do at this point now, actually? S North. Oh yeah, now Declare just has a claim. If Declare's been paying attention to spots, because now Declare can pull the last trump, play the clubs out, and as it turns out, the 10 drops, which is very useful over here. I think you just... Huh. Oh. Oops. Declare could have actually won the last trick over there. Uh-oh, that's a misclick, maybe. So this is going to be a good board for, what do you call it, Carleton, because both boards were down 1 vulnerable, so that's 200, which is a non-significant number of imps, actually. Though, 2 hearts actually could have made over here, which would have been a good board for, I mean, like, at the end, it could have made. Just very unfortunate that Zach decided to duck the first, that hard trick over there. I mean, no, Santosh, you're right. It probably screams you don't have an honor, but like, also like you should be if you're paying attention to points. Like, 2 hearts is usually competitive in that auction. The 2 hearts bid. So, do you really? How many? What do you think Southwest hand is at that point? Like Ace Queen, Ace Jack, Ace Jack of Spades, and like the points don't add up. Santosh is what I'm trying to say. I guess this is a big board. This looks juicy all around. 2 hearts, go for it. I like it. I like it. I like it. South is close to his 2 spade bid. Pass seems better. I think just blast to 4 heart. Wait, how did 2 clubs buy the auction at the other table? What? What was the auction at the other table? 2 clubs should not buy the auction. 2 clubs should not buy the contract here. 2 clubs making 6 should never be buying the contract here. 1 club, 1 spade, 2 clubs. Oh, poop. Yeah, 4 hearts. I like 4 hearts a lot as a bid. You have very good heart support. Granted, you might not make over here, but like it puts a lot of pressure on the opponents over here. Like North has a very fantastic hand over here, and North kind of just. So now North has a lot of pressure over here because North can just feel that 5 clubs bid. They can feel that 5 clubs bid right underneath. And as it turns out, how does spades play? Does 5 spades make? Or 5 clubs even for that matter. Oh, they don't lose any clubs, they don't lose any spades, they don't lose any hearts. Yeah, 5 clubs actually makes. Wow. Whatever it is, I don't know how North bids 5 clubs over here. As South, I'm bidding 6 clubs, I think, over here. As South, I have to bid 6 clubs, right? No, as South, I have to bid 6 clubs over here, I think. Because if my partner's bidding 5 clubs when I could have like 0 points or something. Like, I have king, queen, fifth of spades. I have 3. My partner's short in hearts. I have ace of diamonds. Like, I have very useful controls. I think I need a bid 6. Unless North bids 5 clubs with hands like these, which I don't know about, but I'm bidding 6 with South's hand. 5 clubs could be sack. What are you on, Ken? What are you on, Sriram? Ask Kendrick. No. 5 clubs could be a sack. Well, whack. I don't. Whatever. I don't know. Uh-oh. Someone did not take the finesse. Oops. So. Oh, it's not gonna matter, is it actually? Hold on. Oh, it's not gonna matter, right? Because, You see that the queen doesn't drop, it's whatever. Just play the spades out. And. No, you just play the spades out. Yep, very good over here. You got the ace of diamonds as an entry to South's hand. And now start pitching some diamonds on the spades. So this should be making 5 as it turns out, because you'll be able to get 2 pitches and you'll lose the diamond and the club. So the split is 3-2, thankfully, now for North-South over here, which is good news. So they will be able to... Alright, King of Spades has been played. Pitch a diamond. No, never mind. You cannot pitch yet. Alright, pitch. He's going to play a spade again, and... sorry, she's going to play a spade again, Allie. And now that should be it. They will get their diamond, they will get their club. 5 clubs makes. Nicely done. Good bid by North, and I guess good pass by South. I'm trying to think of an example where North would bid 5 clubs as a sack. As a pure sack. Because it's South, right? I could be holding like... I don't know. This is one of those questions which I really want to ask other people later on. Because I'm still convinced that, like, 5 clubs is usually just going to be a strong hand, which is just like, I have a lot of tricks. Alright, so we got 2 boards to go. This is another big board for Carleton. So Carleton's closing that gap. It was a very big lead for Georgia Tech, but now, ladies and gentlemen, the gap has been closed. This is a non-wall game, so it's not the end of the world. This will be... Let me think. 400 versus 2 clubs making 6, that is 180. So 220, which is 6 M's for Carleton Penguins. So let's see, what do we have over here? Georgia Tech was in 4 hearts in the north, down 1 over here. So let's see how this plays out. A pass looks normal. Pass looks normal again. North should have a 1-0 trump opener. Oh, I see. They end up in 4 hearts now, no matter what. Assuming this is a 1-0 trump, South should transfer and then bid 4-3-0. And now the question is, how do you play the cards? It's all... So they'll be losing a heart no matter what. Thankfully the split is not 5-0, so they shouldn't be losing too much. If, So the question is East able to lead, wait. Uh-oh. That's a spade transfer, my good sir. Do you want to undo right now? Probably is out. And should choose to play 3 now, he says. Well, here's the thing. A mistake has been made over here. Is South going to undo this? I really want South to undo this for the sake of, competitive bridge. Because I don't know. I have to assume that South realized that there was a mistake and they showed 5 spades instead of 5 hearts over here. And if they don't undo that, that's just going to be a very disappointing board. North should choose to play 3 no instead of 4 hearts. Now they might be playing 4 spades. Nope. 3 no is passed out. A heart lead now looks normal all of a sudden. Thank God he passed out. I misclicked. Am I allowed to cheat chat with the table? They already led. Now I'm sad. It's whatever. 3 no is definitely fine. Lead is a club, which I guess is... I lean towards a hard lead, assuming that, assuming that South had the bids that they promised. So, just to get your hearts in, maybe set up your... Maybe you have some hard tricks over here. As it turns out, you don't, obviously, because, spots and all that. Another game swing, indeed. So let's see, how does this play out? Declare should be able to pick up 3 clubs, be able to pick up 4 hearts, some number of spades, which we'll worry about later, and easily 2 diamonds. So yeah, this is a very comfortable game to make. Ooh, I would probably save the ace of clubs if I ever declare. Because I'm not sure how many entries I have to my hand. I'm not sure how many entries I have to South's hand over here. So now, if, what happens over here now, actually? So if East actually holds on to the ace of hearts, for 3 tricks. Good, that's 1. Duck again. So now if they hold the ace of hearts, then there's no entry to cash the hearts, right? East should duck again. Very good. Very, very impressive defense from Anthony over here. Because now you can never get to the board and cash the suit. This is the reason why you need to hold on to the ace of clubs, ladies and gentlemen. S claims 2 spades was a miss. Yeah, there was a misclick. Very, very impressive defense over here. Now Anthony has a good count on the hand. So now he should never, 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 never touch hearts after he wins the ace of hearts. You can win this trick safely. Very, very... This is the defense which I love to see from players. I love to see players make this level of this kind of defense. It's fantastic. Now, as long as the king of spades is not an entry, it's just toast, right? Just lead a club. Lead a club. Do it again. You're fine. Very, very good. Now the question is, what do you do as declare over here? I mean, like, you have to play towards the king and hope the ace of spades is on side, but that's not the case as we know. Like, everything is offside in the spade suit. It's like the worst possible scenario. Playing the 8 is probably better unless it's a count signal over here. Doesn't matter. He's just going to continue clubs again. You could probably try some tricks and maybe see if, Queen of Diamonds has been played over here. Just play a club again. Once you win this. Wait, hold on. How many tricks has defense taken? They've taken, hold on. This is actually confusing now. Is West End played over here? Thanks, Santosh. I'm glad you told me that. In these hard times, I can rely on Santosh to tell me that. No, it's not. It's not that simple. West has to be very careful about this right now. Cash a diamond, pitch a spade. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Yep. So defense should be taken through two spades and a club to set the contract down one. This could have been a very bad board for George Tech because Trump just makes. It is just a slight mistake which was done on trick one, which ended up costing the contract. It's those kind of cost. It's like those kind of costly mistakes we remember. Yeah, West needs to hold on to the club. Yep. As long as West holds on to the club, they're in good shape. If West does not hold on to the club, then it's really bad news. North has to play a diamond over here and see what happens. So 7M difference, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very close game we have on our hands today. Yep. Come on. I think North should have a count on the hand at this point. Given the leads and given everything that happened so far. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice over here. Very nicely done. Doesn't matter what you do. You're just toast. Good defense from East West over here to set the contract down one. They did everything almost textbook perfectly. Especially big shout out to Anthony over there for holding on to the ace so far for three tricks. That's something which I see people at all levels fail to do, and he managed to find that, which is very, very good. Drop Anthony a pog in the chat for that defense. Can I have some pogs in the chat, please? Alright, so let's see. Last board over here. This was 3-0 Trump down. Ooh. Huh. Okay. That's an interesting board. That's an interesting score. But okay, 3-0 Trump down 3. Whatever. We don't talk about that's fine. So pass. North has a 2-diamond preempt if they want to. I don't know. Depends on stylistic agreements, of course. There are some people who swear by only preempting with 2 of the top 3 or 3 of the top 5. There are some people who swear by preempting with only 1 of the top 5. Otherwise, it's not. Otherwise, they have to open that. Definitely not talking about myself over there. Haha. Ooh, wow. East, I think, should open the bidding over here with the spade. Spade. Because King and Jack. 1-0 Trump. Very good. I think East could open the bidding over here with the spade. Like, what do you call it? So, as Cyrus pointed out and Sanders pointed out in chat, Carleton needs plus 120 to tie, plus 170 to win. Whether they find that contract, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see this is a nail biter. It's very, very close. This whatever they end up in this contract, that's going to decide the score. That's going to tell this. That's going to tell us the story. How do you go down? Do you go down? Let's see. Diamonds, you'll have one. Yeah, if we take 5 diamonds, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you lose the hard tempo? Yeah. Water Trump buys the contract. Wow. Uh, they could choose the diamond transfer over here. I think I had a similar hand earlier to the action in speedball where I was like, the match points. I'm not sure if I want to pass one no Trump or or transfer it to a minor. I chose to pass one no Trump. It resulted in a top. So do we win by 1? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. What the lead is a heart. Very good. Now a big part of this is when North plays low over here, which I assume they will. What happens over here? So the 8 has been played over here. The question is, what does Anthony play over here? If he plays a 10, then they're in great shape. If he plays the King and South plays Ace of Hearts, then he actually has 2 hard tricks, which might give him enough tempo to set up multiple clubs, multiple diamonds. Oh, he plays the 10. Very good by Anthony over here. Very, very good. Play another heart. Looks normal. So now you need to play. Now you need to attack the diamonds over here. A nail biter this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Thankfully for the defense, thankfully for Georgia Tech, both the kings are offside over here. And, well, it doesn't matter really with the diamond suit because you're off the jack too, but... Playing the diamond suit, I like playing the diamond suit over here immediately. Probably just past the queen because they have limited entries to North's hand. So, even though that's not supposed to be the technical way to play the suit of the king and jack. Is this our closest match on stream? Asks Arian. I'm trying to think. There have been a couple of close matches before. I think the CMU match was relatively close. The first Georgia Tech versus CMU match. This might probably be the closest margin. So, what do you call it? Now, so I'm not sure how he's planning to play the suit over here. Whether he's planning to play to the 10 or to the ace. Or, I'm sorry, whether South is planning to play towards the 10 or the ace over here. So we'll have to see about that. West should play the 5 or 7 over here, depending on what they play on trick 2. Well, no, Smith Echo should be off over here. So plays to the 10. The jack will take that trick. Thank you very much, says Anthony. And he's going to play 2 more hearts. After which, we'll have to see what they decide to switch to. 2 more hearts, very automatic. I assume South will pitch clubs over here, very normal. And probably pitch diamond? Yeah. Now, West finds himself in lead. If he plays a club, that's going to be very unfortunate on this layout. Oh, wait, hold on. There's an issue, right? Over here. East is taking another diamond no matter what, right? Because, there's the issue of the suit being blocked otherwise, right? Because 8-6, because the 9 of diamonds is in the wrong spot. So now North has to be careful about the diamond suit over here and making sure that it's not blocked. But at the same time, limited entries. It's a struggle. So you're kind of in a very unfortunate situation over here. So you can't even drop the king of diamonds over here. I mean, you can, but now what do? You look at your board and you're like, hey, I have good diamonds. And then you go like, wait, I can't get there now. Well, probably you might have to... I think you have to play a diamond and then just try to play a spade to the And then just play spades on. No, they choose to play a club instead. Wow. This should not. This board is kind of automatic now at this point because of where the cards lie. So now, after they lose the king of clubs, they'll also lose the ace of spades, and then they should take the rest for what will be 1-0 trump making for a score of 90. Thank you. So this should be 1-0 trump making, like Kendrick predicted like 10 years ago. Yeah, South blocked the diamonds. Oops, Zach ducked. Wait. Uh-oh. 2 over tricks. 120, ladies and gentlemen. Which means the final result should be... Oh, wait, is this a tie? It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tie. Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm seeing today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh? Wait. No, play low, play low. Good, wow. So that's the 1 over trick, which means, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, after 16 boards, Carleton and Georgia Tech have now... This is now Euro 2018. This is now Euro 2018 because, ladies and gentlemen, like in Euro 2018, it's a tie. Europe is the king of ties when it comes to soccer, and I'm just getting flashbacks right now. So now, after 16 boards, there is no way we could differentiate between Georgia Tech and what do you call it? Georgia Tech and Carleton. 33-33 after 16 boards. Do we go for overtime, Twitch chat? Do we want it? Type 1 in the chat if you want overtime right now. Type 2 if you think we're done. Exactly, Odev. I'm so upset. Wait. Hold on. Wait, tell. Wait. What? Wait, hold on. This was not expected. Bork subs in overtime. Well, if I sub, then the game is over and we just win. That's the thing, though. Also, hi, Josh. What's up? I did not expect, I thought he hated bridge. When your friend groups mix up. I hate missing movie night more. No, I understand. I'll come. Josh, I'll join us soon, okay? Josh is here late to movie night, not that night, okay? That's not what it is. Kendrick, I hate you. So what do you call it? So after debating a lot, I think we're gonna have to call this a tie. I don't think we have the time for extra time, so... Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Carleton and Georgia Tech will not be separated today, but they will be facing again tomorrow. We'll be streaming that match again at 4 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned for that. We'll also have 2 streams tomorrow. One being Georgia Tech versus Carleton, the other one being Imagine the Online KOs versus what do you call it? I think it's Team Cyrus, Raphael, and a bunch of other people versus other thing. But we'll have different lineups. So Georgia Tech is going to have a different lineup for tomorrow. So whether that has an effect on the result, we'll have to see. But it's good that today was a tie, so that we have reason in being a second match tomorrow. Oh wait, King Queen Jack 985 for 2. I'm not doing 3 streams tomorrow, Cynthia. I'm really sorry. Okay, my voice has a limit. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. We'll be streaming tomorrow at 4 p.m. Stay tuned for that. Catch you guys later. Peace.